like the wings of the birds that rise from the lake to the tree. My heart wants to sigh like a chime that flies from church on a breeze, to laugh like a brook when it trips and falls over stones on its way, to sing through the night like a lark who's learning to pray. I know to hymns when my heart is lonely. I know I will hear what I've heard before. My heart will be blessed with the sound of music, and I'll sing are ready to enter the novitiate. Let's consider the doubtful ones again. There's Ermengarde.
Reverend Mother, the religious life is no place for the pious.
You mean pretentiously pious, Sister Bertha? There's Christina, and there's Maria.
Well, after last night, I don't think there can be any doubt in the Reverend Mother's mind about Maria.
I gave her permission to leave the abbey for the day.
I told you, Sister Bertha.
Ave.
Reverend Mother, I brought Maria. She's waiting.
Sister Sophia, the mistress of postulants and the mistress of novices do not see eye to eye about Maria. How do you feel about her?
Oh, I love her very dearly, but she always seems to be in trouble, doesn't she?
Exactly what I say. She climbs a tree and scrapes her knee. Her dress has got a tear.
She waltzes on her way to mass and misses on the stair.
And underneath her wimple she has colors in her hair.
I've even heard her singing in the abbey.
She's always late for chapel,
But her penitence is real.
she's always late for everything except for every meal. I hate to have to say it, but I very firmly feel flighty as a feather.
She's a darling,
She's a demon.
she's a lamb. She'll unpest many pests, drive a hornet from his nest.
She will throw a whirling dervish out of world.
She is gentle, she is wild, she's a widow, she's a child.
She's a headache.
She's an angel, she's a girl. How do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you catch your cloud picked down? How do you find a word that means Maria? Nothing to do with what will
A cloud.
Million things you know you'd like to tell her. Million things she ought to understand. But how do you make her stay and listen to all you say? How do you keep a wave upon the sand? Oh, how do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you hold a moonbeam in your hand?
Reverend Mother, may I just say one more thing? Now, Sister Bertha, I think I should talk to Maria instead of about her. I am grateful to you all. Ave! Come here, Maria. I want to talk to you. Sit down.
Yes, Reverend Mother, about last night, I was on my knees for most of the night after I'd been late.
It
I've
wasn't
been
about
so
you.
kind.
It wasn't about you being late, Maria.
I must have awakened half the abbey before Sister Margareta found me and opened the gate. Hardly any of us were asleep at that time, Maria.
You can only think if you've got lost, and to be lost at night on that mountain.
Reverend Mother, I could never be lost on that mountain. That's my mountain. It was that mountain that brought me to you. When I was a little girl, I used to climb down the mountain, climb a tree, and look over into your garden. I'd see the sisters at work and hear them sing on their way to Vespers. Many a time I went back up that mountain in the dark, singing all the way. And that brings up another transgression. I was singing yesterday, and I was singing without your permission.
Maria, it is only here in the Abbey that there's the rule about singing.
I know, and that's the hardest rule of all for me. Sister Sophia is always reminding me, only too late after I've already started singing.
And that day in the garden, you were singing at the top of your voice.
Oh, but Mother, it's that kind of song.
When you saw me in the window, you stopped singing.
Yes, that's been on my mind ever since it happened.
It's been on my mind too. I wish you hadn't stopped. You know, I used to sing that song as a little girl, but I can't quite remember how it goes. Please.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, red copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into spring. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I feel sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I feel sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad.
We were singing at the top of our voices.
Well, yes, it is that type of song.
And it always makes me feel better. Reverend Mother, where did you learn that song?
You know, I grew up on the rock myself. Maria, despite what you saw on the Abbey walls, you weren't prepared for the way we live, were you?
No, Reverend Mother, but I pray and I try.
Tell me, what is the most important lesson you've learned here?
To learn what is the will of God and to do it.
Even if it is hard to accept?
Even then.
Maria, the dress you wore the day you came to us, is it still in the rubbing room?
Why, no, Reverend Mother. I'm sure it's been given to the poor. Sister Margareta always says that when we enter the Abbey, all of our worldly clothes. Reverend Mother, why do you ask?
Maria, it seems to be the will of God that you leave us.
Leave? Leave here? Oh, no, Reverend Mother, please don't ask me to do that, please.
It's only for a little while, Maria.
No, Reverend Mother, this is what I want. This is my life. You can't send me away.
Maria,
If it is God's will, where am I to go?
there's a family of 7 children. You like children. You're good with them. They need a governess until September.
Until September?
Captain Montrap expects you there this afternoon. He's a fine man and a brave one. He was awarded the Maria Theresa Medal for his heroism in the Adriatic.
Captain in the Navy? Oh, Mother, you'll be very strict.
Not being sent to one of his battleships, Maria.
Reverend Mother, have I your permission to sing? Yes, my child. These are a few of my favorite things. I've been given permission to sing. From paper packages tied up with strings, these are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I feel so bad.
I was calling the housekeeper and she didn't answer. Do you know why?
Sometimes she doesn't hear, sir.
Sorry, sir. I was answering the telephone. Good day, sir. We're happy to have you home again.
Why did the last governess leave?
Who knows? She just said, I've had enough of this, and walked out.
Was Louisa playing tricks again? Putting toads in her bed?
She didn't complain of that, sir?
Well, there's another one coming today, and this one can't just walk out.
Oh?
She's coming from Nonberg Abbey, with orders to stay until September.
I hope you'll be at home for a time, sir.
Just until tomorrow. That telephone call, was it for me?
No, sir. It was for Franz. Before you arrived, there was a call from Vienna. Frau Schrader? I left the number in the pantry.
I know the number. Oh, I shall be back in about a month with some guests.
Yes, sir. Do you know how many, sir?
Just two, Herr Detweiler
Herr Detweiler.
and Frau Schrader.
Who wanted me on the telephone?
It was the post office. They have a telegram for you. Be delivered at 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock? Great, that gives me 5 hours to be nervous.
Oh, that scattering boy delivering telegrams.
Well, that's one thing people are saying. If the Germans did take over Austria, we'd have efficiency.
Don't let the captain hear you say that. He didn't call for whistle for us when his wife was alive.
It's being the captain of a ship again.
Can't bear being whistled for. It's humiliating.
In the Imperial Navy, the boatswain always whistled for us.
But I wasn't in the Imperial Navy.
Too bad. You could have made a fortune. We'll wait here.
I'm Captain Von Trapp. You are Fräulein.
Maria Faber.
Now, Fräulein, as your duties here, would you mind stepping over there? Before the children meet you, you will need to put on another dress.
Oh, but I haven't any other dress. When we enter the abbey, all of our worldly clothes are given to the poor.
Then what about this one?
The poor didn't want this one.
And this is what you call a worldly dress.
It belonged to a last postulate. I would have made myself a dress, but I wasn't given time. I can't make my own clothes.
Good. I'll see you given some material today if possible. Now you will be in charge of my children. There are 7 of them. You'll find out how far they've progressed in their studies and carry on from there. Each morning you will spend in the classroom. Each afternoon they march. You'll see that at all times they conduct themselves with decorum and orderliness. The first rule in this house is discipline.
Yes, sir.
This is your new governess, Fräulein Maria. As I sound your signal, you will step forward and repeat your names. You, Fräulein, will listen and learn their signals so that you can call them when you need them.
Liesel.
Friedrich.
Louisa.
Kurt.
Brigida. Marta.
Gretel.
Fräulein, let's see how well you listen.
Oh, I won't have to whistle for them, Reverend Captain. What I mean is, I'll be with them all the
Not on all occasions. This is a large house in a large estate. The children custom only when they hear their signal. Now when I want you, this is what you will hear.
Oh, you won't have to bother, sir. I could never answer to a whistle.
It's nonsense. Everyone in this house answers to a whistle. I'll show you.
Yes, sir?
This is my orderly, my butler. New governess for Fraulein Bres.
Yes, sir?
This is the housekeeper, the executive officer for Highschool. The new governess, Fraulein Bres. Please be sure that your room is ready.
Yes, sir.
Well, I shall leave you the children now. Your own command.
Pardon me, sir, but I'm not sure I know how to address you.
You will call me Captain.
Thank you, Captain. I forgot to return this whistle, Captain. I won't be needing it, Captain. Now that there's just us, would you mind telling me how old you are and your ages again? I mean, your names. Now,
I'm Liesel. I'm 16 and I don't need a governess.
Oh. We'll just be friends then.
I'm Friedrich, I'm 14, and I'm a boy.
Boy, why, you're almost a man.
I'm Brigida.
You didn't tell me how old you are, Louisa.
I'm Brigida. She's Louisa and she's 13 years old. And you're smart. I'm 9. And I think your dress is the ugliest one I've ever seen.
Nikita, you mustn't say anything like that.
Why not? Don't you think it's ugly?
If I did think so, I wouldn't say it. I'm here, and I'm 11. Almost.
That's a nice age to be, 11, almost.
I'm Marta. I'm turning 7 on Tuesday and I think of pink piercing.
Pink is my favorite color too. And you're gray. Now, I have to tell you all something. I've never been a governess before. Where do I start?
You mean you don't know anything about being a governess?
No?
Well, the first thing you need to do is tell Father to mind his own business.
No, Louisa, don't. I like her.
What's in here?
Oh, that's my guitar.
What'd you bring this for?
For when we all sing together.
You don't sing.
Of course you sing. Everybody sings. What kind of songs do you know?
We don't know any songs.
Oh. Well, then I guess I know where to start. I'm going to teach you how to sing. Come, everybody. Let's start at the very beginning. A very good place to start. so on are only the tools we use to build a song. Once we have those notes in our heads, we can sing a billion different tunes.
How?
By mixing them up, like this. So, do, la, fa, mi, do, re. Now you do it. So, do, la, fa, mi, do, re. Very good. So, do, la, ti, do, re, do. So, do, la, ti, do, re, do. Now, let's put it all together. So, do, la, fa, mi, do, re. So, do, la, ti, do, re, do.
But it doesn't mean anything.
So we put in words. One word for every note. Like this. When you know the notes to sing, you can sing most anything.
You sing one note for every word?
Yes, baby, I did.
But when you sing anything, you said 3 notes on one word.
Oh, well. I guess sometimes we do that. And all together now. When you know the notes to sing, you can sing most anything. Do, Good night, Ralph.
Liesel,
Yeah.
you don't have to say goodnight this early, just because your father's home.
How did you know my father was home?
Oh, I have a way of knowing things.
Oh, you're wonderful.
Oh no, I'm not, really.
Oh, yes, you are. I mean, how did you know that you would be here at just this time tonight with a telegram for Franz?
Well, every year, on this date, Franz receives a birthday telegram from his sister.
See, you are wonderful.
Can I come again tomorrow night?
Rolf, you can't be sure you're going to have a telegram to deliver here tomorrow night.
Well, I could come here by mistake, with a telegram for Colonel Schreiber. He's staying here from Berlin. He's with the Gauntlet. No one's supposed to know he's here. Please don't tell your father.
Well, why not?
Well, he's pretty Austrian.
We're all Austrian.
Yes, well, some think that we ought to be German, and they're pretty angry at those who don't agree. They're getting ready to... Well, let's hope your father doesn't get himself into any trouble.
Oh, don't worry about Father. He was decorated for bravery.
I know. I don't worry about him. The only one I worry about is his daughter.
Me? Why?
Liesel, how old are you?
16. What's wrong with that?
You wait, little girl, on an empty stage for fate to turn the light on. Your life, little girl, is an empty page that men will want to write on.
To ride on.
You are 16, going on 17, baby, it's time to think. Better beware, be canny and careful, baby, you're on the brink. You are 16, going on 17, fellows will fall in line. Eager young lads and runaways and cats will offer you food and wine. Totally unprepared are you to face a world of men. Timid and shy and scared are you, things beyond your ken. You need someone older and wiser telling you what to do. I am 17, going on 18, I'll take care of you.
to bed.
The captain leaves for Vienna tomorrow. I've the material he ordered for a new dress for you.
Oh, how nice of him. Oh, even before it's made, this is the prettiest dress I've ever had. I hope the captain will like it because I want to ask him for more material.
More?
Oh, not for me. For the children. For play clothes.
The Von Traub children never play. The captain doesn't like them to get dirty.
But they're children. They have to climb trees, roll in the grass. Think of all the rocks and caves.
The captain says the best exercise is marching. The children will continue to march.
All right.
There will be new curtains for the window in the alcove. They'll be hung tomorrow.
Oh, but these curtains are very good.
There will be new curtains.
Will the captain be away long?
Who knows? Of course, he has to come home every time he hires a new governess. I sometimes think the children get rid of their governess just so they can see their father again.
But he must want to see them too.
Not after his wife died. They remind him too much of her.
Oh. I'm just excited to start playing my guitar more with the children.
You won't be needing that.
Oh, why not?
The captain won't have music here.
He won't have music.
And he used to love music. There used to be wonderful evenings here. His wife would sing and he would play the guitar or violin, but he shut all that out of his life.
So that's why he's the way he is. They'll not have music. That's wrong for him and wrong for the children.
It'll all work out. Captain will marry again by the time the summer's over.
Oh, that would change everything. They would have a mother again.
It's going to rain. Should close the curtains.
Dear Reverend Mother, I know now that I have been sent here on a mission. I must help these children to love their new mother and prepare them to win her love so that she will never want them to leave her. And, oh, Reverend Mother, I pray that this will be a happy family. I'll pray for the captain, for Liesel, Friedrich, Louisa, Brigitte, Marta, and little Gretel, and... Oh, yes, I forgot the other boy. What's his name? I'll pray for what's his name. I will also continue to pray for you, Reverend Mother, and Sister Margareta, and everybody at Melbourne Abbey. I could also really use your advice about Liesel. I really want you to know that I'm her friend, and I wish you would tell me what she's up to.
Are you going to tell on me?
I will try to be understanding so that I may guide her footsteps. With kindest regards, Maria.
I was out taking a walk, and someone locked cars earlier than usual. And I didn't want to wake everyone up, so when I saw that your window was open, You're not going to tell Father, are you?
Did you climb that trellis to get up here?
Yes, that's how we always got up here to play tricks on the governess. Louisa can do it with a toad in her hand.
Liesel, were you out there walking all by yourself? If we clean this out tonight, no one will even notice it tomorrow. And we can keep this just between you. You can put this on and go put that dress to soak in the bathtub. Then come back to my bed and we'll have a little chat.
I told you today I didn't need a governess. Well, maybe I do.
Oh, it's you, Gretel. You're not afraid of the thunderstorm, are you? Stay right here. Where are the others?
You're not scared? Wait for me.
Come, all of you, up on the bed. Now, all that's left to do is wait for the boys.
Oh, we won't see them. Boys are right.
You boys aren't scared too, are you?
Oh no, we just want to be sure you weren't.
Friedrich, was this your idea?
Oh no, that was Kurt's.
Oh, that's the one I forgot, Kurt. I'll pray for you, Kurt.
Why does it do that?
Well, the lightning says something to the thunder, and the thunder answers it back.
I wish you wouldn't answer so loud.
won't even be able to hear the thunder. High on a hill was a lonely goatherd, lay, ole, ole, hip-ho. Loud was the voice of a lonely goatherd, lay, ole, folks in the town there was a great upherd, lay, ole, hip-ho. Lusty and clear from the goatherd's throat heard, lay, ole. Oh, lady, ole, oh, lady, ole.
Franz, do you tell Herr Detweiler we're having coffee up here?
Yes, sir. Herr Detweiler is still on the telephone.
Frau Trader.
Still no sign of the children, Franz.
Not yet, sir.
Gail, those mountains. They're magnificent.
Yes, they're not like any other mountains. They're friendly. See that green stretch of woods over there where the wind moves through it? It's like a restless sea.
And that sweet little village.
Oh, that's not a village. That's a town.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt its feelings.
You know, it's fun being with you. You're quite the experience for me.
You're quite an experience for me, too. Somewhere in you, there's a fascinating man. Occasionally, I catch a glimpse of him, and when I do, he's exciting.
I've never been called exciting before.
You know, I'm beginning to understand you better now that I see you here. You know, you're a little like those mountains. Except that you keep moving. How can you be away from these places as much as you are?
Perhaps I've been looking for a reason to stay.
Gail, I like it here very much.
Max can't still be on the telephone. I know he's desperate to get singers for the Karlsberg Festival. You like it too?
Oh, we'd have to spend some time in Vienna. I have hundreds of state to look after.
Oh, I thought that was a corporation now.
It is, and I'm president.
You president of a corporation?
Well, yes, I managed Heinrich's affairs for years before he died.
Just can't see you sitting behind the desk.
Well, of course, I wear a business suit and smoke a big cigar.
Excuse me, Captain. Herr Detweiler would like his coffee.
While he's telephoning.
He just finished.
I'm sorry it took so long.
Well, Max, any luck?
How would you like this for the Karlsberg Festival? The finest choral group in Austria, the greatest Ritz quartet in all of Europe, and the best soprano in the world.
Max, that's something I'd love to hear.
So would I. All I've got up to now is a basso who isn't even profundo.
Max, you always come up with a good festival concert.
And why? Because my motto is, never start out looking for the people you wind up getting. That's why I've been telephoning Paris, Rome, Stockholm, London.
On Garrett's telephone?
Well, how else could I afford it? Why else am I up here?
Well, I hoped, Max, it was because you liked me.
Of course I like you. Why shouldn't I like you? You live like a king. You have an excellent wine cellar.
Max!
What? I like rich people. I like the way they live. I like the way I live when I'm with them. Speaking as a government official, Garrett, is there a cathedral around here?
That's our abbey. Nürnberg Abbey.
Do they have a choir?
A beautiful one.
Good. In the next few days, I'll have to visit all the towns around here and listen to their sarabands, choirs, quartets.
But you'll be here for meals, won't you?
Oh, of course. There was a town about that size, Watsman, where I discovered the St. Ignatius Boys Choir. In 1930, they won the festival, became very famous, and toured all over the world.
Oh yes, whatever became of them?
By the time their voices changed, they were rich enough to live in America. Who lives in that dilapidated castle down there, Rumpelstiltskin?
Baron Elberfeld. The oldest family in the valley.
I'd like to meet him. I'd like to meet all your friends. Garrett, why don't you give a dinner for me while I'm here? Nothing very much. Just something lavish.
I wouldn't know whom to invite. Today it's difficult to tell who's a friend and who's an enemy.
This isn't a good time to make enemies. Let's make some friends.
I can't understand what's happened to the children.
You're not worried about them, are you?
They should be here to welcome you.
Well, it can't have been an intentional flight. They haven't met me yet.
Forgive me, I'm going to try fun.
Elsa, have you made up David's mind yet? Is he going to marry you?
Oh, yes. He hasn't realized it yet. There seems to be something standing in his way.
You don't know what it is?
No.
I do.
What?
It's very simple. It's money.
Money?
Yes. He's rich. And you're rich.
Oh, Max.
In all the famous love affairs and lovers have to struggle. And Garrett roams away upstairs and lovers starve and snuggle. Their famous for misfortune which they seem to have no fear of. While lovers who are very rich you very seldom hear of. can love survive?
You're fond of bonds and you own a lot. I have a plane and a diesel yacht.
Plenty of nothing you haven't got. How can love survive?
No rides for us on the top of a bus in the face of the freezing breezes.
You reach your goals in your comfy old Rolls or in one of your Mercedeses.
Far, very far off the beam are we, quaint and bizarre as a team are we. 2 millionaires with a dream are we, but we'll keep romance alive. 2 millionaires with a dream are we, we'll make our love survive. No little cold water flat have we, warmed by the glow of insolvency.
Up to your necks in security. How can love survive?
How can I show what I feel for you? I cannot go out and steal for you. I cannot die like a meal for you. How can love survive?
You millionaires with financial affairs are too busy for simple pleasure. When you are poor, it is toujours l'amour, for the more all the poor have leisure.
Caught in our gold-plated chains are we, lost in our wealthy domains are we, trapped by our capital gains are we, but we'll keep romance alive.
Trapped by your capital gains are you. You
You'll
made
make
your
our
love survive.
What do you want?
Oh, Captain, I didn't see. I didn't know. I mean, how?
Who are you?
Telegram for that wallet?
I'm Mayor Detweiler.
You've delivered your telegram, now get out.
Georg, he's just a boy.
And I'm an Austrian, I will not be hot.
Georg, why don't you look at things the way I do? What's going to happen is going to happen. Just be sure it doesn't happen to you.
Max, it's a good thing you haven't any character, because if you did, I'm convinced I would hate you.
You couldn't hate me. I'm too lovable.
There's a call for you. It's from.
I'll take it.
Straight one! Get cleaned up, get back to your uniforms, reports back here. At once! For all I know, you get these abominations out of a nightmare.
No, that was curtains. The curtains that used to hang in my bedroom. There was plenty of wear left in them.
Just a moment. You mean the people of the neighborhood have seen my children running around in nothing but old curtains?
Oh yes, they've become quite popular. Everyone smiles at them.
I don't wonder.
They say, "There go Captain Von Trapp's children."
My children have always been a credit to my name.
But Captain, they weren't. They were just unhappy little marching machines.
I don't care to hear from you about my children.
Well, you've got to hear from someone. You're never home long enough to know them.
I said I don't want to.
I know you don't, but you've got to. Take Liesel. Liesel isn't a child anymore, Captain, and if you keep treating her like one, you're going to have a mutiny on your hands. Friedrich he's shy, he's aloof, he needs you, he needs your confidence.
Don't tell me about my son.
Regina can tell you about him. She can tell you a lot more if you actually got to know her, because she notices things, and she always tells the truth, especially when you don't want to hear it. Kurt is sensitive. He's easily hurt, but you push him away. You brush him off just like you do all of them. I'm not finished yet. just wants to be loved. Oh, love her, Captain, please, love all of her.
Stop it! You will pack up your things and return to the Abbey as soon as you can.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said those things. Not the way I said them.
And after you're gone, there'll be... What's that?
Singing.
Yes, but who's singing?
Your children.
My children singing.
I wanted them to have something prepared for Frau Schrader when she came.
Carol, you must hear. My heart wants to sing. Every song it is, my heart wants to
I go to the hills when my heart is lonely. I know I will hear whatever before. My heart will be blessed with the sound of music. And I'll sing once
Edelweiss. Carol, why haven't you told me how enchanting your children are?
Children, I want you to show Frau Schrader the gardens.
Yes, show me the gardens. I want to see everything with you too. I don't know any of your names yet, but it doesn't matter. I'm sure I won't get them straight for a long time.
My name is Martha. No, it's not. My name's Martha. She's Louisa.
You were right. I don't know my own children.
They're waiting to know you. After I'm gone, please make
No.
sure.
I want you to stay.
If I can be of any help.
You've helped already. You've brought music back into my home. I'd forgotten. When it drips and falls over stone in its way to sing through the night like a lark
Who is learning to pray?
I go to the hills when my heart is lonely. I know I will hear what I've heard before. My heart will be blessed with the sound of music. And I'll sing once
A drop of golden sun. Me, a name I call myself. Far, a long way to run.
I came back to congratulate you.
Thank you.
The captain was really moved.
Yes, I think he was quite pleased. He's asked me to stay on with the children
Oh? You're staying on?
until September.
September?
Then I go back to the Abbey.
The Abbey?
I'm going to be a nun.
Oh. How nice. When you get back to an Abbey, think of us.
I'll pray.
You must do that to all guests. Come on, children, party started.
Freshman, will you fix my bell? We never had a party in our house before.
Oh yes, we used to have lots of parties here.
Reader and I used to sneak out and watch them from the top of the stairs.
Yeah, I remember the music.
One time your father brought a gypsy orchestra all the way from Budapest.
Yes, they wore red coats.
Go ahead, children. Mind your manners. Come on.
I remember beautiful days and everyone laughing.
The most beautiful. All the time.
Yes, Louisa.
Liesel, can we dance while the guests are dancing?
Yes. Just remember what Fraulein Leia told us.
Yes.
You've German blood, haven't you?
I'm not German, I'm Austrian.
There's going to be an Anschluss. I warn you, and everyone like you.
Much more.
Pleasant day on the terrace. Elberfeld, it's wonderful to have you and the Barons here once again.
I hope she isn't ill.
Oh no, just a headache. I'm just on my way up to get her. We'll find you on the terrace.
Father, I don't think these people are having a very good time.
Half the people I invite aren't speaking to the other half.
Well, Father, maybe they're having a good time not speaking to each other.
Oh, sir, Frau Scherer asked me to let you know that she'll be with you in a moment.
Thank you. You might see whether she'd like a glass of brandy.
Kurt, I haven't danced the Ledler since I was a little girl.
Oh, come on, you remember.
Oh, show me.
No, I don't. Come on, you said left hand behind the back.
Yes, that's right. But first, the boy and girl meet. We bow and I curtsy. Right. Then we go for a little stroll.
No, Kurt. That's wrong. Let me show you.
I don't remember anymore.
Yes. Well, Kurt, that's the way it's done.
Your face is all red.
Oh, I guess I'm just not very used to dancing.
Well, hello there.
Oh, good evening, Frau Schrader.
I can feel better, Frederick.
Yes, thank you, Kurt.
Hello, Uncle Max. We're having a party.
Good. So your father is sure to be a success. I'm you.
Max.
Elsa, without a doubt, you are the most beautiful corporation president in the the entire world.
Thank you, Max.
Max, you're back. And as usual, just in time for dinner.
Gaylord, did you think you could give a gallon without me?
Oh dear, now we have an odd man.
A little odd, but charming.
Liesel, run tell Frau Schmitz at 2 more places. And also, I want to speak to Maria.
2 places?
We need another woman.
Who? Liesel?
Oh no, she's far too young. I'll ask Maria.
You're not serious.
But of course.
She's a nursemaid.
I don't think of her that way.
Well, I don't mind, but your friends, you can't expect them to dine with Maria.
Well, why not?
Elsa, tell them why not.
Max, can you change in a hurry?
Yes, Max, you can use these nights.
Fresh waiter, they're talking about you out there.
Come on, Georg. I've been dodging these people for an hour.
Brigitte, have you seen your father?
Good evening, Fräulein Maria.
It's nice to see you again.
Yes, you're going to.
I knew it all along. Fresh waiter didn't have a headache. She just wanted to get out of the party. She was faking.
Brigitte, you shouldn't say things that you don't know are true.
But I do know. I heard her say to father she's been dodging these people.
That doesn't mean she didn't have a headache. It's very important that you children like Frau Schrader.
I like her, right? Why is it important?
Well, I think she's going to be your new mother.
Oh, Fräulein, father's never going to marry her. Why? He couldn't.
Why couldn't he?
Because he's in love with you.
Now, Brigitte, that is just like
You must know that.
No, Brigitte, no.
Remember the night when we were all sitting on the floor singing the Edelweiss song he taught us? After we finished singing, you laughed at him for forgetting the words. But he didn't forget the words. He just stopped singing to look at you. And when he speaks to you, the way his voice sounds.
No, Brigitte.
And when you were dancing with him just now, the way you were looking at him. You're in love with him.
One more dance, Louisa, then up to bed. Oh, Fräulein Maria, you're not going to have dinner with the children tonight. You're going to have dinner down here with us. Oh yes, it's all been arranged, but you'll have to hurry and change. Oh, and Maria, wear that dress you wore the other night. When we were all singing together, it was lovely, soft and white.
Shall I announce dinner, Captain?
The children to say goodnight the way they did last night.
No, Elsa, not here.
Please, Georg. The way they did it for me, it was so sweet.
The Von Trapp family does not sing in front of strangers.
Please, Georg, for me.
Presto and change up.
Max, you're just in time. Children, now.
think I've been looking all over Austria for something like this for the festival, and I find it here.
Wait a minute, Max.
A singing group of 7 children in one family.
Max, Garrett didn't even want them to sing in front of the guests tonight. I had to persuade him.
Ah, so then you have influence. You must talk to him.
Max.
This is important to Austria. And it wouldn't do me any harm.
It's strange. She's happy to be here, but unhappy too. What happened? Why did they send her back, do you know? She hasn't spoken. She doesn't speak except in prayer. I shall see her. Maria?
This must have been a trying experience for you. It was, Reverend Mother. Has it taught you anything? It has taught me that I never want to leave these walls again.
What happened? Why did they send you back to us?
They didn't send me back. I left. I left without telling them I was going without even saying goodbye.
Sit down, Maria. What happened? Why did you do this?
I was frightened. Frightened. I felt... Mother, I never felt that way before.
Maria, the Abbey's not using this escape. What is it that you can't face?
I can't face him again.
Thank you, Sister Margareta. Maria, do you love Captain Von Trapp?
I don't know, Reverend Mother, I don't know.
Tell me about it.
Well, Guido said I did, and that I was in love with him, and he was in love with me, and then there he was, and we were looking at each other, and I felt like I could barely breathe.
But do you like him, Maria?
Oh, yes.
Did you show him how you felt?
If I did, I didn't know that I did, and now he's been torturing me. Reverend Mother, I was there on God's errand. To have asked for the captain's hand would have been wrong.
Maria, the love between a man and a woman is holy too. The day in the garden we were walking, you told me you remember your parents before they died. Do you remember? Were they happy?
Yes, find out how God wants you to spend that love. I've pledged my life to God's service. I've pledged my life to God. Maria, just because you love Captain Von Trapp does not mean you love God any less. You have to go back. You have to find out. No, brother, please don't make me do that, please. Let me stay here. Maria, these walls are not meant to shut out your problems. You have to face them. You have to find the life you were born to live. How do I find it? Look for it.
Except it's no good. Imagine that you're on the stage of a big concert hall.
What concert hall, Max?
Any concert hall. Maybe Carlsberg Concert Hall. But a concert hall full of people. Now, once more. Rebel, why don't you sing that?
I have a sore finger.
Now you can sing like Rebel Max. The night of the party you sang so beautifully, with such spirit. Well, let's try again. They wanted to sing for me, the darlings, but they just don't sing as well as they used to.
We need Fraulein Maria.
We do not need Fraulein Maria. You can sing just as well as me.
But I've had practice with choirs, quartets, glee clubs.
Max, please. Now, what would you like to sing? Doe, a deer, a female deer.
Fraulein Maria always.
We're not to mention Fraulein Maria.
Come on, Max. I feel like a brisk walk.
That's just what I need. Is anyone using the car?
Now, what are we going to sing?
Only those she liked to laugh at.
You didn't put toads in her bed?
No, Father.
Well, something must have happened for her to leave without even saying goodbye.
Isn't Fraulein Maria coming back?
No, darling, I don't think so.
But she was the best governess we ever had.
But you're not going to have a governess anymore.
Oh, good.
I don't think that's good.
You're going to have a new mother.
A new mother?
Frau Schrader?
Yes. It was all settled last night, and I'm very happy. Well, it's time for your afternoon work.
When Fraulein Maria wanted to feel better, she used to sing that song. Remember?
Yes.
All right, let's try it.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper candles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things.
Why don't I feel better?
Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, and white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites and the bee stings and I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. Oh, children, it's so wonderful to see you again. I must find your father immediately.
I'll find him.
I'll go with you.
Oh, how's your sore finger?
You remember?
Of course. Lisa, are you all right?
Oh, yes, Fraulein. I'm all right.
Had many telegrams lately?
No, Fraulein. Now I'll be glad to go to boarding school.
Lisa, you can't use boarding school as a way to escape your problems. You have to face them. Oh, I have so much to tell you all.
We have some things to tell you, too.
I'm sure you have a great deal to tell me.
Well, I guess the most important thing is that Father's going to be married
Married?
to Frau Schrader.
Is this true?
Oh, yes, it's true. He told us. He just told us himself.
We found him.
Liesel,
Louise and Brigida, boys. Maria will be in the nursery.
so you've come back.
Yes.
You left us without any explanation whatsoever, without even saying goodbye.
What was wrong with me? Please, forgive me.
Why would you do this to us? Tell me.
Please don't ask me to do that. Anyway, the reason no longer exists.
Then you're back to stay?
Only until you can make arrangements for a new governess.
Oh no, you've been missed by the children. Everyone missed you very much while you were away. Nothing was the same while you were gone. Everything was just wrong.
I was...
Never mind. You go up to the children now. Maria, a new dress?
We have an imposter.
I know I'm right, Max. We'll find him and ask him.
Take your word for it, Elsa.
Georg, settle this for Max and me. How far down the mountain does your property go?
You make up that stone wall. That's the property line.
You see?
I didn't argue about it.
I know, and that's what makes me furious. I don't like to win without a fight.
Herr Detweiler, while you were gone, we had a long-distance call from Berlin.
Who could be calling me from Berlin?
They said you'd know who it was.
Oh. Well, thank you, Franz. Georg, what were we just talking about?
Max, this isn't the first call you've had from Berlin.
Georg, you know I have no political convictions. Can I help it if others do?
Let's not stir that up again. Germany has promised not to invade Austria. Max knows that.
And why does he bother to answer those calls from Berlin?
Because in case they do not keep their promise, well, I'd like to have some funds among them.
Naturally.
Oh, you agree too?
Georg, this is the way I look at it. There was a man who is dying, and they were giving him his last rites. When they asked him, "Do you renounce the devil and all his works?" he answered, "At the moment, I prefer not to make any enemies."
Georg, if they shouldn't invade us, would you defy them?
Yes.
Do you know what would happen to your property? To you?
To your family?
To everyone close to you? To Elsa? To me?
Well, then what will you do if they come?
What anyone with any sense would do. Just sit tight and wait for it all to blow over.
Don't look so serious, my darling. Take the world off your shoulders. Relax. You dear, attractive, dewy-eyed idealist. Today you have to learn to be a realist.
You may be bent on doing deeds of daring do, but up against the shark, what can a herring do?
Be wise, compromise.
Compromise and be wise.
Let them think you're on their side, be non-committal.
I will not bow my head to the men I despise.
You won't have to bow your head, just stoop a little.
Why not learn to put your faith and your reliance on an obvious and simple fact of science? A crazy planet full of crazy people is somersaulting all around the sky, and every time it turns another somersault, another day goes by, and there's no way to stop it. No, there's no way to stop it, and I know, though I cannot tell you why. So I'm not going to worry. No, I'm not going to worry every time I see another day go by.
While somersaulting at a cockeyed angle, we make a cockeyed circle round the sun. And when we circle back to where we started from, another year has run. And there's no way to stop it, no, there's no way to stop it. If the earth wants to roll around the sun, you're a fool if you worry, you're a fool if you worry over anything but little number one.
That's you.
That's I,
And I,
And me. That all-absorbing character.
that fascinating creature.
that super special feature.
So every star and every whirling planet and every constellation in the sky revolve around the center of the universe, a lovely thing called I.
And there's no way to stop it, no, there's no way to stop it. And I know, though I cannot tell you why.
That as long as I'm living, just as long as I'm living, there'll be nothing else as wonderful as I. Nothing else is wonderful as I.
to save yourself by giving up. And you're going to outwit a lion by putting your head
Your call from Berlin, sir.
in the lion's mouth.
I'll call him back.
You might as well talk to the mountains.
Go.
Garrett, I feel I know what's going to happen here. Can't you see things my way?
No. Not if you're willing to see things their way.
There's one thing you do better here than we do in Vienna. Your sunsets. I'm going to miss them.
Oh, Captain! I beg your pardon.
Maria! Garrett, you didn't tell me Maria was back. I'm delighted.
Thank you. Captain, the children were wondering if they could take a holiday from their lessons tomorrow so that we can all go on a picnic.
Yes, I don't mind.
Oh, that will make them very happy. And may I be permitted to wish you happiness too, Captain Frau Schrader? The children have told me you're going to be married.
Oh, I'm afraid the children are wrong. Garrett, I'm going to have to finish my packing if I'm to get back to Vienna.
If you feel you must, I'll tell Franz that to come early.
I can do that. Auf Wiedersehen, Garrett. Goodbye, Maria.
I'm sorry if I said something I shouldn't have said.
You did say the wrong thing, but you said it at the right time.
The children told me you were going to marry Frau Schrader.
We found we just couldn't go the same way. That door is shut.
Well, Sister Margareta always says that when God shuts a door...
Yes, I know. He opens a window. Maria, why did you run away to the Abbey? What made you come back?
Mother Alice. She said that you have to look for your life.
Often when you find it, you don't recognize it.
No.
Not at first, then all of a sudden, one day, one night, it stands before you.
Yes.
Maria, I look at you now and I realize this is not something that has just come upon me. This is something I've known deep inside me for many weeks, and you knew it too. What was it that told you?
Brigitte. She said that one night when we were dancing.
Yes, that wasn't an ordinary dance.
No. It's much, I always danced as a little girl, but it's much different when you're grown up, isn't it?
Maria, your whole life will be different now. I can take you anywhere you want, give you anything that you wish.
But I don't want to go anywhere. All I could ever wish for is right here. An ordinary couple, that's all we'll ever be. For all I want of living is to keep you close to me, to laugh and weep together as time goes on its flight, to kiss you every morning and to kiss you every night. We'll meet our daily problems and rest when day is done. Our arms around each other in the fading sun. An ordinary couple, across the years we'll ride. Our arms around each other and our children by our side. Our arms around each other.
You know, those two ought to get together sometime.
Who?
The mother Alice and Brigitte. An ordinary couple, that's all we'll
the children. If I had permission to look at myself, I brought a mirror. It's in my suitcase. Sister Bertha. Sister Margareta. I told her she had time to put in the linings. Sister Bertha. The mirror. Why, Reverend Mother, I look vain, my daughter, and be saved for you. You indeed look beautiful, my dear.
Gretel, Kurt, Marta, see? Cultsburg Festival, 1938. Look here, the Von Trapp family singers. And here's all your names. Liesel, Friedrich, Elisa, Kurt, Brigitte, Marta, and Gretel.
Why am I always last?
Because you're the youngest.
Liesel, I'm depending on you. Day after tomorrow, you must all be ready at 11 o'clock in the morning. That's when...
Erdeweiler, can you help me, please? The Gauleiter is here. He wants to know why we aren't flying a new flag.
Hi.
I tried to explain why.
Quiet. When is Captain Von Trapp returning?
Who knows? When a man is on his honeymoon.
These are no times for joking. It's been 4 days since the Anschluss, and this is the only house in the province that isn't flying the flag of the Third Reich.
You mean the flag with the black spider on it?
Guido! Do you permit such remarks in this house? Who are you?
I am Maximilian Detschwander, first secretary of the Ministry of Education and Culture.
That was an old regime.
In the old regime, I was the third secretary. Now, I am the first.
Good. Then you will order them to fly the flag.
Captain Von Trapp, I only take my orders from Captain Von Trapp.
You will take your orders from us, and so will the captain. Heil.
Heil.
Why was he so cross?
Everybody's cross these days. Is Father going to be in trouble?
He doesn't have to be. The thing to do today is just to get along with everybody. Now, Liesel, you must all be on the bus at 11 o'clock.
Uncle Max, are you sure this will be all right with Father?
You will be pleased and proud.
Liesel, do you think so?
Brigitte, do you not trust me?
No.
Oh. Well, anyways, the bus leaves at 11 o'clock.
Fräulein Liesel, see what I have here.
That's Father's luggage.
Yes, they're back.
They'll have such a lot to tell us. Let's not hurry to tell them anything.
They're back! They're
Children, we missed you so very much.
What did you miss most?
We missed all that noise you make in the morning.
That noise you make telling each other to be quiet.
We missed hearing you sing.
You came back just in time to hear you sing. Look, Father, we're going to be singing the Cultsburg Festival Friday night.
Let me see that. Max, are you responsible for this?
I was just going to talk to you about it, Gaylord.
You don't talk your way out of this one, Max.
Perlins!
Now, Gaylord, I was very fortunate to be able to enter them at all. They'll be the talk of the festival. 7 children in one family.
Not my family,
But the
Max.
committee heard them. They were enchanted.
Really, Max? What did they say?
You have never heard such praise.
Gaylord, did you hear?
Von Trapp family does not sing in public.
But if they make people happy.
And for the festival, people come from all over the
It's
world.
out of the question.
Georg, it is for Austria.
Max, there is no Austria.
But the Anschluss happened peacefully. We can at least be grateful for that.
Grateful to these swine.
Maria, I admire the way he feels, but you must convince him. He has to compromise. He has to work with these people.
No, Max. No.
Maria, you must.
Max, I can't ask Gaylord to be less than what he is.
And I will talk with him. If the children do not sing at the festival, well, it'd be a reflection on Austria. And it wouldn't do me any good.
Maria, I've always known that you love those children. And now I know that you love Father.
Yes, I do, Liesel. I love him very much.
How can you be sure?
Well, I don't think first of myself anymore. I think first of him. I now know how to spend my love. A bell is no bell till you ring it. A song is no song till you sing it. And love in your heart wasn't put there to stay. belong to him. You may think this kind of adventure never may come to you. Darling, 16, going on 17. Wait, I hear. I'll wait a year or two.
This is a telegram from the captain. Oh, Rolf, I like you, my mother. My new mother.
Rolf, it's great to meet you finally.
I have a telegram for Captain Von Trapp.
Oh, I think you can trust me to take it to him. You just stay here with Liesel.
Nine. I'm under orders to make sure the captain receives it.
I think you can trust me.
I have my orders.
Silly. They're married.
Oh, Franz. Make sure this telegram is delivered into the hands of Captain Von Trapp. How?
Even Franz.
Yes, even Franz, even me, even everyone in Nonberg except the great Captain Von Trapp. If he knew it was good for him, he'd come over to the right side.
Rolf, don't talk like
And
that.
if he doesn't, he better get out of the country. There are things that happen to a man like that. And he better get out quick. Cry all you want, just remember what I said before it's too late. And you remember too.
Liesel, don't cry. Maybe he wasn't just threatening your father. Maybe he was warning him. How can you turn on him this way? I said, Liesel, maybe he was just warning him. It's all right.
Liesel? Maria, I didn't know I'd have to face a decision this soon. Berlin has offered me a commission in their navy.
Well, Gail,
Well, I can't just brush this aside. I admit it would be exciting to have a ship under me again. And it would be a relief to know that you and the children are safe, but it also means... Please, Maria, help me.
Gail, whatever you decide will be my decision.
Thank you. I know now I can't do it.
Of course not.
I'll have to get out of the country right away.
You'll have to leave immediately. Tonight, now.
But not without my family. And we can't just pack them and go. They'll be watching us. We'll have to plan. We'll have to have time.
Aye.
Sir. Admiral von Schreiber of the Navy of the Third Reich is here to see you.
Thank you, Franz. They didn't give us time.
Then we'll have to make time.
Yes, speak.
What's happening? Stormtroopers? This is what I was afraid of, Maria.
Max, you stay with Gaelic. Liesel, get the children quickly.
Admiral von Schreiber, we can talk in here. Admiral von Schreiber represents Air Detweiler. Max, I believe you know Air Zeller.
We are here on business.
Captain Von Trapp, you were sent a telegram 3 days ago.
And I've just received it. I've been away. I've only been home half an hour.
Captain Von Trapp has just returned from his honeymoon, sir.
Congratulations, Captain.
Thank you, sir.
Your record is well remembered by our Navy,
It's very good to hear you say that, sir.
Let's get to the point.
if you don't mind. In our Navy, you are held in very high regard, which explains why I am here, having had no response to our telegram. High Command has sent me in person.
It's very flattering to hear you say that, sir, but
And I am here to present you with your new commission.
deeply conscious of the honor, sir, but
Your orders are to report immediately to the naval base at Bremerhaven.
Immediately? Oh, well, I'm afraid that would be impossible for you, Georg.
Admiral, may I present my wife, the Baroness von Trapp?
Madam?
What I meant, sir, is that we were all singing together in the Carlsberg Festival Friday night. See? Here in the program. The Von Trapp Family Singers.
been arranged by the Ministry of Education and Culture.
Friday night, this is Wednesday, it's a matter of 2 days. Might be possible. You could report to Bremerhaven by Monday.
Admiral,
Is there a telephone that I could use?
This way, Admiral. If there is any question, perhaps adding the weight of my voice would...
Captain, it only gives here the names of the children.
Says the Von Trapp family singers, and I'm the head of the Von Trapp family.
It's hard to believe, Captain, that you're singing in a concert.
Well, there's Ellery may believe what you choose.
Doesn't say here what you are going to sing in the concert.
Well, it's your right to come to the concert and hear us.
I'd like to hear what you're going to sing in the concert now. Could you sing for me? Sing.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Please, Lily, you give us a do. Do, a deer, a female deer. Re, a drop of golden sun. Be, a name I call myself.
Fa, a long, long way to run. Max, I require a capo, please.
I feel like this would probably help.
Thank you, Max.
have an announcement that concerns you. Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the conclusion of the festival concert, except, of course, we don't know what that conclusion will be. The judges are putting their heads together to arrive at their decision, and while we wait, I think there should be an encore. It seems that this is the last opportunity the Von Trapp family will get to sing together for a long, long time. I have just been informed that Captain Von Trapp leaves immediately after the festival concert to the Naval Force of the Third Reich. A guard of honor has arrived to escort him directly from this concert hall to the naval base at Bremerhaven. And now, the family Von Trapp, again.
That sort of clanging from the clock in the hall, and the bells in the steeple too. And up in the nursery unobserved, there's a bird is popping in to say cuckoo.
Regretfully they tell us, but firmly they compel us to say goodbye to you. So long, farewell, off we may say goodnight.
We hate to go and leave this pretty side.
So long, farewell, off we may say adieu.
Adieu, adieu, to you and you and you.
So long, farewell, off we may say goodbye.
We friends, we float, we flee, we fly.
So long, farewell, off we may say goodbye.
The sun has gone to bed and so must I.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. I have here the decision of our distinguished judges. I shall start with the third award. For this honor, the judges have named the trio of the Sangerbund of Erwägen. The second award has been given to Fräulein Schweiger, the first soloist of the St. Agatha's Church in Murbach. And now, for the first prize, the highest musical honor in all the Ostmark, goes to the family Von Trapp. The family Von Trapp. Play something.
such danger.
It's outrageous. The church has always been a sanctuary.
Not with these people. This is the third time we've searched the abbey.
Look, there.
That's why we put you up here in the courtyard. They always search inside, never outside.
Isn't this God's house?
Shh. Yes, no.
We must all be very, very quiet. I'll let you know when we've gone.
After they're gone, can we go home?
No, darling, we have a long drive ahead of us.
Liesl, let's all stay together, please.
Lieutenant? No one's out here, sir.
All right then, come along.
Thank you.
They're gone.
Reverend Mother, we're so sorry.
Reverend Mother, we can never thank you.
As soon as it's safe, we'll start. We are deep in the woods.
The crowd will do you no good. They've left a guard in front of the gate on the road.
I've been listening to the wireless. The roads have been closed and the borders have been.
I've always thought of these mountains as my friends, standing there, protecting us. But now, they seem to have become my enemies.
Never your enemies. Haven't you then? I lift thine eyes into the hills from whence does my help cometh.
Georg, I know these mountains as well as I know this garden, and so do you. And once we're over these mountains, we're in Switzerland.
Yes, but the children.
We can help them.
Father, we can do it without help.
You'll have help. For you shall go forth with joy and be led forth with peace. And the mountains shall break down before you,